Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Virgo. How are you guys, Virgo? Hope you're well. Just want to let everyone know someone is impersonating me on Instagram. They are using the name HALLO Moon Tarot. They are reaching out to people claiming to be me and offering readings for donations. Please don't fall for this scammer. If you're following that person, you're not following the right person, okay? They are impersonating me, and so it is actually exploitation, okay, because they reach out and they want something from you. They want your money. So anything you want to know about me, if anyone reaches out to you claiming to be me, just come to this channel and look below a video and it'll tell you what I offer and don't offer. Okay, so don't fall for it. All right. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know? Your next date, where you may meet this person or how things will go, and what you need to know, Virgo. So I see some curiosity. Someone who chooses their words, but they do communicate, sometimes rather abrupt. Yeah, you may not be so sure this person's invested or they're telling you everything. So I see an energy of patience, waiting for the right opportunity. Somebody who's curious, likely waiting for the right opportunity to approach you. So someone who's looking for some kind of clarity here, but they do choose their words. Very curious. Yeah, it's a choice here. This is someone making a choice in love. Look at that. Someone going down that path. See, it's about investing, waiting to approach a situation. So this is someone who's thinking about love. Okay, some of you might have a choice between two. It's possible here. I do see a possible Gemini. Okay, you may have someone who's not telling you everything. Okay, so you may not be so sure if you want to invest. You may, go down that path with this person. You may actually move on in another direction. Yeah, it looks like you're moving away to avoid a disaster. Now, you could have somebody who's at a distance and you're patiently waiting. You may feel like they're not telling you everything. So I see you moving on here. But I do see taking those lessons that you've learned and moving on. I do feel like it could be another person too as well. You may have a person who's waiting for the opportunity to approach you. They may be moving away from somebody. It's possible. They may not tell you about it. So it's an energy of patience, yeah. So it's an energy of moving towards that happiness, a house and home. Could be someone who's relocating. Okay, if you are moving or relocating to a new house, home, new building, maybe a new community, you may be hoping that you will meet somebody here. But I do see a life path, a crossroads. Okay, choosing a path, investing or not investing. Wow. Yeah, so I do see an energy of planning for success. Yeah, so I do feel there's going to be something that's not successful, okay, and I do feel something is ending, and I do feel like you're moving on here, okay, moving away to avoid a disaster, taking the lessons you learned. It has to do with moving, relocating, a new house, a new home. It has to do with moving towards marriage and commitment, going down that path. That's about something being successful. You may have had something that wasn't, okay. I feel it's an energy of someone who's playing the field, just wants to be free, a bit of a free spirit energy. Someone who's been playing the field and hasn't had any success. So, yeah. But I feel there's a cycle that's ending. It's over. Something is done. Painful experience or a time in your life is finished. It's over. Yeah. So there's that energy of clarity. Someone's becoming clear. It's becoming decisive. Something needs to end. Okay, so if you have a person who's coming towards you and you feel like they're hiding something or keeping something from you, okay, you may feel like they're not investing, they're not telling you everything you need to know. So it looks like you have to make a choice. It's about whether something will be successful or not. So I do feel it's an energy of something ending. Somebody's finished playing the field. It's an energy of someone who possibly gets chased. Someone chasing the dream here, but yeah, without a lot of success. It's an energy of someone who's becoming decisive about what they want. So it's about being decisive, communicating clarity. Somebody is making up their mind here about something. They're thinking a lot about knowing what they want before they go for it, you see. Yeah, so what is this Page of Swords all about? This is how someone conducts themselves. It could be somebody at work. Somebody who works a lot, they're more invested in work, but it's how they conduct themselves, the way they behave, their habits, traditions, beliefs. Okay, so it's an energy of being patient. So yeah, and I'm actually going to tell you, I feel as though you're going to move on here. I feel like you're at this crossroads. It's time to move away from someone who's not really invested. Okay, I feel like you've invested, you've been waiting patiently for something to pay off. Putting a lot of work into something, but not really getting what you're putting into it. So there's that energy of moving on. It could be you and another person. Some of you may have a person at a distance. Okay, so you could be distancing yourself from someone because of the way they conduct themselves. They're not telling the truth. There's someone who tells you what you want to hear. Okay, so this could be someone at work. Some of you could be relocating for work too. You know, hoping to meet somebody. Planning for success, preparing for it. There you are, Virgo. It's either yourself or I see a Taurus energy. This is someone at a crossroads, thinking about the future, planning for success. Definitely focused on money. This person's definitely in that energy. Very grounded, being very practical. Yeah, it could be moving and relocating. Yeah, it's an energy of walking away. So it's an energy of walking away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling. It's too much work. It could be somebody who works too much too. That's their habit, married to their job energy. It could be a person who's now ready to walk away. But it does look like a person who's no longer invested in something. Yeah, it's moving on from something that's not emotionally fulfilling. This person's, you know, not really sure where they're going with that moon energy. Yeah, but it's a person who's finished with something. It's not making them happy, so they're moving on. Yeah, see, I see an energy of someone being cautious, being careful what they wish for. So we have the 8 of Cups and 9 of Cups. Someone's going through a transition. Okay, moving away from someone who may not be on the same page with, someone who's not speaking the truth. It's a lack of clarity, you know, but it is an energy of curiosity. So there we go. So we have that leap of faith, leaving something behind. Someone's leaving something behind. One last look over their shoulder, off they go. This could be two people going their separate ways. You may have someone and another person where you're going your separate ways, distancing yourself here. Wow. But I see this movement forward at the same time. Taking those lessons learned. I see relocation, a house, a home, a family. Yeah, it's an energy of manifesting, having all the tools, the information that you need to know, everything that you need to know to manifest. Marriage, commitment. I definitely see somebody who's worked a lot, focused on their financial success before they start something. So it's about taking a leap of faith. Definitely see a choice. It's about choosing love, taking a risk for love here by manifesting, taking the lessons learned, manifesting happy home, happy life. There's a reason to celebrate here. It's an energy of planning for success. Someone's becoming decisive about what they want. It's time to end a painful situation. See, it's over. It's finished, whatever it is. Okay? It's definitely something that's being walked away from. Something that's not emotionally fulfilling. It's someone who's not always getting what they want. So it's an energy of a person who offers 1 cup, very cautious. Okay. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Oh yeah. So we have the birth of something new. Beautiful. Empress energy. Little Taurus energy, little Libra energy. I see some Gemini, definitely Virgo. That would be yourself manifesting. You're manifesting something. You're ready to take a leap of faith. Okay, it's about being open to happiness, abundance. There's someone here who has a lot to offer. So I do feel there's an energy of someone who has a lot to offer. Tell me about this 6 of Wands. There we go. Yeah, so it's an energy of leaving something behind, lack of reciprocity. If someone who's not reaching out, not reciprocating, it's not going to be successful because it takes 2. So I feel as though you're leaving something behind here. You're ready for something new. So whatever is being exposed is going to create this ending. So yeah, someone's not reciprocating. They're not being generous. But you know, the Empress energy is somebody who has a lot to offer. It's a person who is open to marriage, commitment, building a foundation. But this is also a person who will not give unless there's reciprocity. So I do see something new. I see a cycle ending. Make sure if you end something that you're in before you start something new. Okay, I can see that energy of not taking a risk, making sure you end whatever it is that you need to end before you start something. I do feel if you do, things will go in your favor. I see something being successful. Yeah, so it's about somebody making a decision. This is a person who's becoming decisive. It's time to end something. Yeah, so it's a person who's single. And I'm going to tell you what's happening as a person, someone's going through a transition of ending their single life. I feel as though it's not very emotionally fulfilling. I do feel someone here has been playing the field and hasn't had any success, so it's time to end it. Could be a situation too where you have someone from a distance, or a situation where it's just on and off, on and off. And it's the realization, I feel, that it won't be successful. So it's time to get off that emotional roller coaster with someone who's not reciprocating. Because I do see the new. I see someone leaving something behind and manifesting a new. Someone who has all the tools, is mastering the elements, being open to marriage, commitment, and building a foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. There's something really, really positive happening here. It's a person who's thinking of giving up their single life. It's a person who has everything but love. You see, it's been on and off situations, trying to find someone successful, playing the field. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so there is an opportunity, and look at that. So it's about building the foundation. So the Empress is someone who does not shower their abundance in someone until they get what they want. So it has to do with a commitment and building a foundation, starting something off on the right foot and becoming clear. So we have someone who's becoming decisive about what it is they want. Okay, yeah. So I feel as an energy of moving away from someone who isn't on the same page. They don't want to build a relationship. In fact, they don't even share a lot of information. They kind of tell you what you want to hear. And I feel as though that's where you're just moving on here. So it's possible you and another person too are both manifesting, maybe mirroring each other. You're in transition, maybe even relocating. You may run into somebody when you're traveling. There could be this energy of moving forward. I do feel it's an energy of manifesting, gathering information, knowing everything you need to know, mastering the elements. You see, the Empress is someone who's mastered the elements. So somebody who's learned, taken the lessons, moving forward. This is somebody who's going to stay in the Empress energy and not offer all of themselves to someone until they get what they want. Yeah, it's a person who probably gets a lot of attention, not really interested in certain types of attention. Okay, this is someone who's definitely enjoying the fruits of their labor, single. Okay, this could be yourself though. I see you being in single mode, something ending. So yeah, something that hasn't been successful. Likely a person, and I feel what it is the transition is someone giving up the single life. Someone's done playing the field, dating and courting. They're ready to start something solid here. It's an energy of being decisive, yeah. So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody who is in that energy of the Queen of Cups. This is a person who's offered a cup to someone, but never got what they wanted. So it's an energy of just moving on. So I feel as though if you were very passive with somebody, you were always bending over backwards to please them, you were sacrificing. I feel like you're no longer sacrificing. It's somebody who needs to indulge you. I feel like you've indulged somebody. Okay, or because it's an energy of you being indulged, getting something you want and being open, like I say, it's a happiness, emotional fulfillment, could even be a party. So you may meet somebody and they may take a risk. I feel like you probably have some things in common. Both in transition, moving away from other relationships, but it is saying make sure you end a relationship. If it's not successful, end it, to plan for success, to move forward towards the new. Okay, so I can see that ending something before you start something new. Be very careful of that energy. Yeah, so there is an energy of emotional balance. So it's an energy of someone who's very balanced, Empress energy. So this is the Empress, very kind, compassionate, very giving. But it's also a person who is no longer indulging someone, no longer giving to somebody who wants to be indulged, where they want the other person to do all the work. So it's about sharing, caring, talking, communicating. Everything needs to be exposed out in the open for this to be successful. I do see two people who are successful, possibly in transition, moving or relocating, or just two people who are taking lessons they've learned from past marriages or relationships. But it's about being on the same page. Same lifestyle. Two people who work a lot, have a lot in common. You might have met this person on a business trip, or they're just in another town, a neighborhood here. So yeah, but I do see a house, a home here. I do see someone investing, waiting patiently. See, this is someone who's open, but it's also an energy of someone who's definitely investing in their financial foundation. It's about waiting for the right time. So we have someone here who's maybe been focused a lot on their money, waiting for the right time. I feel like we got someone here who's ready for love, most definitely. And somebody who's emotionally balanced, no longer ruled by their emotions. This person is quite independent, you know. I see a couple people independent, but there's the mirroring energy, the manifesting. And it's a transitional energy. Two people taking the time to get to know each other, moving forward calmly and peacefully, knowing when to move away to avoid a disaster. Yeah, so let's see what this balance is all about here, Virgo. Yeah, so I do see, wow, little Pisces energy. So someone may have Pisces in their chart. So I do see a invitation, an event. Someone keeping their emotions balanced here, but I do see some very positive news. Trust your intuition, okay? If you have Pisces in your chart, trust your intuition. You already know everything you need to know. Okay, this has to do with your feelings, your emotions. It's about building. It's a person is about to make a decision. Just trust your intuition, okay? If you've got a person coming towards you, you feel like they're manipulating or keeping a secret, you will move on. You will go for the next person. You will get off that emotional roller coaster and end it. But I do see new and things going in your favor. So you are newly single. Something is finished. So I don't know if it's a divorce. Well, it's been a lot of work, whatever the situation here, but yeah, we definitely have someone who's enjoying the fruits of their labors. It's an energy of someone successful, making plans for the future. Someone who dresses nice. Definitely an independent energy. Yeah, I see an opportunity. I feel like you got a person coming in to offer you an opportunity. I do feel this is someone who's decisive. I do feel like you're going to meet this person at some kind of an event. Okay, don't let your emotions rule you. I can see that energy, but I do see a Pisces. Watch out for gossip, things like that too. You may have someone who's gossiping, okay, someone who's very secretive. So watch that energy too. So there's other people involved here, most definitely. I see 3 people down here. But I definitely see positive news, just trusting your intuition, okay? It's about knowing when someone is right for you or not. It's about making the right choice. Knowing when to end a situation. No longer emotionally investing is what I feel is going to happen here. No longer giving to somebody. I feel like this is something that's been kind of dragging on here. But I do see new things going in your favor. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Where's this headed? Who is this person? Someone very strong, very confident, a little Leo energy, maybe a little Sag. This is an energy of someone very brave, strong, and confident. It's an energy of someone taming the beast within themselves. Yeah, some of you are finding the strength and confidence to end something because you have a person who's gaining the confidence to come towards you. And that's where I feel very independent. Yeah, so there's the truth. There's something to do with success and a little aha moment. So I feel like you're going to have this little aha moment. This is an idea, okay, as well. This is that moment where you see something being successful. I feel as though it's an energy of someone planning for success. And now some of you, it could be just getting your hair done, getting some new clothes, looking more successful. And I see dating, getting out there, socializing. Whatever it is, trust your intuition. You may have somebody who's admiring you. They may be waiting to approach you. Like I say, you could have someone who's waiting to approach you, waiting for the right time. Okay, they see you as that Empress energy. So I feel as though you're open. I definitely see you being open to love. I definitely can see, oh yeah, waiting for the communication. So there's going to be a communication here. Now it's looking at the details, Virgo, looking at it very carefully. It's about investing and being open. I feel like you're going to get an invitation to a party, a celebration, or some kind of get-together. I do feel it's an energy of waiting for someone to take things to the next level. Now, I don't know if you're at a distance and you're waiting for this transition, this movement, because it does look a lot like relocation. Manifesting the tools and all the information you need, to being open to new, the birth of something new here. And I feel like you're manifesting it and it's coming. Could be someone you meet through friends or family, okay? But I definitely see an invitation. I see a lot of emotion. There it is. There we got it. We have someone with Pisces in their chart. Two people going to connect. No, I don't know if you're going to run into each other or your paths are going to cross. It could be somebody where you met them when you were traveling, relocating. But I see two people going their separate ways. Okay, now it's possible we have someone going through a separation, two people going their separate ways. Possibly both of you mirroring each other, similar energy, and then two people coming together. So that's what I feel. I don't know if you've met this person before or what the scoop is. It'll be different for each of you. But I see love. I see the King and Queen of Cups. I see a couple. I see a celebration. I see someone trusting their intuition, already knowing everything they need to know. Someone already knows everything they need to know. Has to do with that emotional fulfillment. It has to do with happiness. Something is being exposed. It's going to go in your favor. Okay, yeah. So I see marriage, commitment, a celebration, a party. It could be just an invitation. Okay, you could have someone playing matchmaker here. A lot of times I see somebody else being involved, inviting two people to try to connect them. Someone knows, though. It's a little bit of a secret. Yeah, so interesting. It's really interesting here what's happening. So I don't know if you met this person on vacation or you met them when you were both going through a divorce or something to do with work, contract, or a negotiation. But there's someone who's not speaking the truth. But I also see an energy of curiosity. Someone's curious about you. Or you're curious about them. I see Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy here. Wow, yeah. So it's a choice in love. Some of you are making a choice. You're manifesting something new. You're open to new. Okay? Someone's going to reach out. You're going to get an invitation, whether you invest in it or not. I think you're going to. Yeah. It's telling you to do it, to take the invitation, to go. And it could be, like I say, through some friends. And I think someone's going to play matchmaker possibly here. But there's the energy of justice. See, it's energy of justice and balance, doing things right. It's about somebody coming in right. Somebody who has someone who's not right for you. You're not investing. And that's where you move away to avoid a disaster. You go towards the person who is right. So it has to do with how someone conducts themselves as well, you see. And it's about justice. It's about playing fair, doing things right. You're going to do what's right for you, but I feel like the other person's doing what's right for them. So it has something to do with the timing. You may have met someone when the timing wasn't right. Okay, that's what it looks like. But your paths are going to cross again. There it is. There's the opportunity for a fresh new start. Definitely some of you are divorced. Some of you may have been invested in someone else when you met someone, or still in a relationship that was going through a transition. So, wow. If you know who this is, you may, but it's possible that you are going to connect with this person when you're both, I feel, at a crossroads. And it could be that energy of the time in your life, okay? Somebody who's now thinking about giving up playing the field. They're done dating and courting. They're ready to start something and build that foundation. So really, really nice. I feel as though you're going to have a few dates with this person. I feel like you're going to connect. I do see some sort of success, and I see truth about something that's ended. I feel like it's for both of you. And moving towards, I see this victory, the energy of victory. Something is complete. It's that transitional energy. Yeah, it's about going down that path. Two people who are cooperating and compromising, ready to go down a path. It's an energy of two people who build each other up. There it is. Two people who work together to build each other. It's like we got two people who really want the same thing. But I feel maybe the timing, if you met this person at some point, the timing wasn't right. But I do see the opportunity presenting itself possibly again. So you might know who it is. All right? Yeah, very interesting. All right, Virgo, keep an eye around you. Like I say, you might know who it is. If not, and you are moving or relocating or going through a transition, you may connect with this person. And if the timing isn't right, you will get another opportunity. And I feel like it's definitely right there. It's someone who's going to keep reaching out. This isn't somebody who is going to connect with you and then walk away. Okay, it's actually a person who's giving up that, giving up their freedom. This is someone who's tired of playing the field. They're ready for something new. This is a beautiful energy of things going in your favor. Some kind of strong connection here. Okay, take care. Wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.